For many who've traveled to Istanbul, Turkey, they say it's an experience they'll never forget. They have stories of its unique beauty, its culture, its multiculturalism, all of it influenced by Istanbul's location between Europe and Asia.
We must, in my opinion, not only as an elected official, but just as a human being, need to remain open to other cultures, other religions.
Bergen County Sheriff Leo McGuire has fond memories of his travels to Istanbul, Turkey. He calls himself more multicultural for the experience, and so does this group of local educators and religious leaders from all walks of life who've gathered to talk about their visit to Istanbul. For the sheriff, it was the ornate architecture that had him doing a double take.
Is that a Roman aqueduct that I've only seen in history books or on the History Channel? And yet it was how the highway and cars and commercialism, and here you had 2,000-plus-year-old Roman aqueducts. So I knew I wasn't in Kansas anymore.
Istanbul is Turkey's largest city and the fifth largest in the world, unique because of its location between two continents, Europe and Asia. Nearly 13 million people live here and millions visit every year, attracted by the city's beauty, culture, and religious expression. Reverend Karen Gazillo, associate pastor of the Caldwell United Methodist Church in New Jersey, sat down to share her experience in Istanbul, where she says the faith of the Turkish people was evident everywhere she went.
It reaffirmed that we are called to respect, to communicate, and to reach out to one another. And in that respect, it doesn't matter what nation, what race, it is for all of us to reflect back that love of God. And that was really the message that I received, and it was very powerful. I've always believed it, but I saw it. I saw it in action. I saw it in the faces of the people.
Especially for a Christian to go there, that was the cradle of Christianity, for hundreds and hundreds of years. And to be able to visit these places that you read about in history books was very, very nice and touching.
Pat Brannigan, executive director of the New Jersey Catholic Conference, says he was impressed with the friendliness of the people in the middle of so much history and culture. And Linda Barat, director of the Center for Theological and Spiritual Development at the College of Elizabeth, is still marveling over her visit and how accepted she felt as a Christian woman.
There was never any sense that we had to agree or domesticate our differences, but that we could discuss them in a spirit of mutual respect was very, very fine.
Istanbul is considered the cultural, economic, and financial center of Turkey, where skilled craftsmen earn a living by carving out ornate gifts by hand. Alan Markowitz, director of the Graduate Studies program at New Jersey's College of St. Elizabeth, brought back this hand-painted urn as a symbol of his Turkish experience, the beauty of the country and its architecture connected to the creative and talented spirit of its people.
The notion that what we think is so different is really not so different. Just different ways of practicing similar ideas. The connectivity of the world was very important to me, and Turkey, I think, represented that connectivity, not only by its physical location, its architectural design, but also the diversity of practices and institutions.
And for Sheriff McGuire, who took his wife and daughter on his trip to Istanbul, he says the experience taught him a lesson in sharing.
Everywhere I went, everyone was so open and inviting that I had to say to myself, when you come back home, that why am I not being more open, or how can I be more open to other religions, other people's ideals and ideas, so that maybe I need to learn something.
Indeed, we can all learn something by visiting Istanbul, Turkey. Just imagine visiting a city spanning two continents. Those who do visit say that must be why. The culture is so rich, the people so warm, and the religious expression so open. Derek Dennis, Ebru News.